If no event planner is seeing you, then you're not going to get booked. Visibility is what is needed to fuel any business. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Booked and Paid Speaker Blueprint. Super excited to have you here. And today we're going to talk about the outreach and visibility that you need to book small engagements. If no event planner is seeing you, then you're not going to get booked. Visibility is what is needed to fuel any business, marketing, social media, the podcasts, your email lists, your programs, products, and services, everything that you want sold, everything that you want to create can only be seen if you put the effort behind it. If I put something on social media and that's it, and I don't engage with the people that are posting on it, commenting on it, sharing it, if I'm not engaging myself, then it's all for nothing. If I don't put some marketing dollars behind an ad, if I don't go on other people's podcasts, if I don't get myself out there in some form or fashion, it's never going to happen for you. So I want to talk about targeted outreach. How do you leverage social media and how you book your first engagements? This episode is going to dive deep right into that specific outreach and the people you should be reaching out to. A lot of times when I'm talking to speakers, and even the ones that I coach, they always tell me like, well, I don't know who to reach out to. I tell them to go speak at a high school and they're like, okay, well, who do I call? Just call the high school and talk to the person who runs it, the principal or usually the guidance counselor. Same with the companies. Figure out who's running the company and just work yourself down. Hi, I saw that you have an event. I saw that this speaker was there. I saw that the theme of the event was this. I saw somebody is on the committee or someone's name is somewhere on that website of who to reach out to. So if somebody has a ticket problem or they have questions, usually there's a POC, there's a point of contact. Find out who that is and email them and say, if you're the right person, would love to talk to you. If you're not the right person, I would love for you to forward my information and they can figure it out from there. Usually when a call for speakers come out, the person who put the call for speakers out, their information is usually in that request. Most oftentimes when you're looking for speaking gigs, when you're looking for events to speak at, the event planner's email address is usually there. The phone number, the email, the contact information, some kind of social media, something is there. Try everything. What you don't want to do, don't send a one sheet and a video and a 16 paragraph email talking about how amazing you are. You have to create the category of speaking. You have to solve a problem and you have to get a targeted outcome. If you can do all those, communicate it in the email. It should take you 3 paragraphs tops and not like long novel paragraphs either. You introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Sean Douglas. I'm a certified master resilience speaker, and I'm a certified John Maxwell leadership speaker. I saw that you're having an event on August 12th, wherever it is, Virginia, Michigan, and I saw that you're requesting a leadership speaker. What I talk about is building resilient leaders in organizations, turning high performers into unstoppable achievers. And the problem that I solve is, or you can say the outcome that you will receive is, and then I talk about my delivery style. It's interactive, it's engaging, it's high energy. And if you think that this would be the right fit, I would love to talk to you, schedule some time, anything along that would be perfect. Don't send I'm this and I'm this and I am so amazing. You can send a value proposition statement. I work with people, I work with teams, I work with, or that's in my email. In my no BS, no fluff guide to getting booked to speak, I have email scripts in there that I use all the time to get booked and paid to speak. The link will be in the show notes. Make sure you click on that. And I want you to download that, use the scripts, use the tools that are in that guide. And I promise you, you will get booked and paid to speak. I want you to use your speaker reel. Now the speaker reel, there's 3 different kinds. There's a sizzle reel, it's about 30 seconds, maybe like a walk-up video. There's a highlight reel, And the highlight reel is about a minute long. And then you have a speaker reel, which is about 3 to 5 minutes. It's an extended version. So you can use the highlight reel and you can use the speaker reel. So event planners aren't going to spend 10 minutes, 40 minutes trying to watch your talk. But what they will do is kind of fast forward through a 3-minute video, or you make a powerful minute-long video for your highlight reel and you send them that. Or you put a link to your website where the YouTube video is housed and they go directly to your website. So my speaker reels are on www.thesuccesscorps.com/speaking. It has my topics, what I speak on, how it's delivered, and then it has all of my highlight reels. I don't want to send them to YouTube. I want to send them to my website so they can see more than just my speaker reel. They'll say, can you send us a speaker reel? Absolutely. Here's my website. I want them to go to my website so that people click on my link and they cruise through my website, which will up the engagement on the website. It will up its ranking. There's so much positivity that can come from you sending them to a website that houses the videos than saying, oh, here's my YouTube link. Go check it out. It doesn't do anything for your brand if you don't send them to your website. You want to increase the visibility of your website, so send them there. Something else that's very important is what you communicate inside of that speaker reel. You got to have the right messaging. And you have to communicate that on social media. So post regularly about your speaking journey and your niched expertise. Your topic is your niche, not your audience. Your topic fits other audiences. If you talk about burnout, that might be your niche. I'm a niche down speaker on burnout. That goes for first responders, doctors, military. It goes to all different groups of people. So don't niche down to your audience, niche down to the topic. Who needs to hear that? Expands the topic, expands your reach. I speak on resilience, leadership, team building, team performance, and business positioning strategies. That's it. Now, the business positioning strategies could be podcasts, speaking, YouTubers, creators. It could be a variety of different audiences. But I speak on business positioning strategies, specifically category design. For resilience, I talk about building resilient leaders and organizations, turning high performers into unstoppable achievers. That's my team building, team performance talk. That's my niche. That's what I'm known for. People niche down the wrong way and they say, oh, I'm only going to talk to doctors. Well, what are you talking to them about that it can only resonate with them? Now, if you have a talk that only correlates to first responders, great, got it. You niche down to the audience, fantastic. Who else needs to hear it? Who else needs to hear that message? I want you to create short videos, sharing quick tips every day. Go live. Hey, everybody, just wanted to bring you a tip about resilience, attitude of gratitude, count 3 blessings a day, and it'll change your life. Boom, done. Create short videos sharing your knowledge, one tip every day. If you're going to post on social media, I want you to do it on video and do it on long form. I want you to post short videos of your talk. Chop them up. Take your keynote and chop them up and put them on social media. You can use CapCut. You can use different video platforms or editing platforms to create these videos that will immediately not only get new followers or add new friends to your social media, but you can also take those videos and include them into your highlight reel. So if you create something in CapCut or like TikTok, you can download it and then that's a video that you have, upload it to your speaker reel or make a speaker reel using one of those platforms. Be creative in order to book your first engagements. And let's say that you've been speaking for years, it still applies. I want you to speak nationally, but sleep locally. Find out in your city where national conferences are happening. I live near Detroit, so of course I'm looking for Detroit conferences. I'm looking for bigger cities around, maybe like Dayton, Ohio, Toledo. I'm looking for bigger cities that are going to have these national conferences. Sometimes there's a regional event happening, and then the national conference is in Atlanta or Myrtle Beach I spoke to the National School Nutrition Association in Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio. Each of the members of the audience are the executive director of their state association. And then they brought people with them. So each person could have booked me to speak. Each of the members of the audience are executive directors of their state. So now I have an opportunity to book myself in all these different states if they thought I was good enough. That's the thing. You got to be good enough. There's podcasts and online summits to build your email list. One of the websites I use for that is EventRaptor. EventRaptor is an amazing platform, a lot of virtual gigs on there, and you can build your email list by giving a free gift away. Make a profile on EventRaptor and go look through the call for speakers, find ones that look good for you, and apply. For podcasts, I use podcastguests.com, radioguestlist.com. There's Podmatch by Alex Sanfilippo. So there's a lot of different areas to tap into that maybe you didn't think were there. If I'm going to speak to the School Nutrition Association, maybe there's other school opportunities like the School Bookkeepers Association, the School Library Association. There's a lot of associations that will pay speakers. See if there's an association in your area. The best way to do that is directoryofassociations.com. There's over 50,000 associations on that website. You go there, type in the state, it gives you a list of all the websites that have an address that belong or are housed or are based in that state. Start looking at the associations that are registered in your state and reach out to them. All the contact information is there. Reach out to the executive director, reach out to the executive president, reach out to one of the leadership that is there in that association and say, I saw that you have an event coming up, because you got to look at the website, you got to do the research. You can't just spray and pray and send out 50,000 emails and go, well, hopefully someone answers it. It's got to be specific. When you have a targeted outreach, hi, saw that you have a nurses week event happening in Detroit, Michigan. My mom has been a nurse for well over 30 years. And I would love to tell my mom's story, or I would love to speak to the nurses because I've learned a lot over the years from my mom's career as a nurse. And she owned her own home health care company. I'd love to talk to the nurses about, what are you going to talk about? What do nurses face every single day? Burnout, long hours? Is it a thankless job like teachers are a thankless job? I just asked my mom, what do nurses deal with all the time? Oh, it's this and this and this. I'm like, cool. Is that? I'm a resilient speaker. I can fix this and this and this. Here's the problems I solve. This, and this. So figure out the problems that you solve, have a targeted outreach, a personalized targeted outreach, and then put all of that on social media all the time, because the first thing the event planners are going to do, they're going to check your social media. They're then going to check your website. Then they're going to request a speaker reel. If you don't have any of that set up, if you don't have your social medias that say you're a speaker, a website that says you're a speaker, they're not going to book you. In order to get booked to speak, you have to look like a speaker. If you have any questions, send me an email. Find us on YouTube or on your favorite podcast platform. Subscribe, rate, review, and send me a message to let me know what you want us to talk about. What do you want me to cover? Is there something you're struggling with? I can address it right on the show. I hope this is helpful for you. And in the next episode, I'm going to talk about expanding that visibility that you're getting with podcasts and what you should do with an email list as a speaker, because it's very different as a coach. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next episode.